Hey guys, welcome to another video today. I've just come from the cinema and I've watched Evil Dead Rise. And I'm going to be honest, I've never seen a Evil Dead movie. Never seen one. I knew some elements of the movies, like the book. Is it called the Necronomicon? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And I knew it was zombies or demons. I knew it was one of them. And I've watched the trailers and I love the trailer. I know the chainsaw is an iconic weapon of the franchise, and I was like, "Where's the chainsaw? Come on, show me the chainsaw! Show me the chainsaw! Show me the chainsaw!" And from the scene from the trailer, and oh my god, it kicked ass. This movie, it kicked ass, especially that scene as well with the chainsaw. It was more gory than I expected. More gory than I expected. But I enjoyed that. I love gory horror movies. Really enjoyed it. One of the best movies of the year for me. I don't know if it's better than Scream 5. Sorry, Scream 6. Because so far, Scream 6 is my favourite movie of the year. I'd say it's a little bit better, above Scream 6. The kills were great. The acting was great. The actress who plays the sister is the main character. She did an amazing job, outstanding. Don't know the name of the actress. And the kid actors did a good job as well. Especially the little girl. She did great. And she was actually not a massive pain in the arse. I mean, when it comes to kid characters in horror movies, they weren't all dumb. I mean, other than Newt in Aliens, the little girl in this is quite resourceful and helps quite a lot and adds to the movie, and not a complete waste of space like other young characters in horror movies, in any movie. So I like that about it. The horror was great, the gore was great, the effects, practical effects, which I hope were practical. I mean, sometimes you can't always notice that, but at the end, to me, at the end, when I'm trying not to be spoil it, but there's an end when the demon, when they all come together. To me, I could tell that was CGI, but you could tell they were not, that they were not trying to show it as much, because they showed it creeping in the dark, that sort of thing, which is smart. But when it did show, I thought, oh right, okay. The director, is it Lee Cropin? I think that's his name. I think he did a great job directing. But now I'm gonna go watch the rest of the Evil Dead movies, because I know that at least the first three had a dark comedic tone to it. So I thought there would be some dark comedy in this, and now, to be honest, there wasn't as much. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Every horror movie doesn't need comedy. But since me being, new to the franchise, I don't care if it was dark comedy or not. And there was some comedic lines, some lines in there chopped within the movie. There wasn't many jump scares. It's not a jump scare sort of movie. There was at least, I don't know, 3, maybe, that stand out. And I knew that going into the movie from other reviewers. But everybody said, "Oh, there's no jump scares." Oh, there are jump scares, but not. They don't do it in a cheap way. They're using them sparingly, which works. What else? The effects was good. The acting, the pacing was good as well. There was no filler really. Since it's like a 90-minute movie, they get right to the point. I mean, there was a period about, like, I don't know, 40 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes, where it was just character development. And I know, you got to have character development. I mean, come on. But yeah, but I didn't feel like I was looking at time, I enjoyed it. It went quick. But unfortunately, in my screening, there were a few people who didn't shut the fuck up. And I was so tempted to complain, but somebody else in the audience did, and called the police. So that was quite distracting. I'm not going to lie. And it was just about like 20 minutes to the end. But yeah, so that was a bit distracting. So sorry if I missed it. But anyway, I'm going to go into my spoiler segment. Yeah, the kills. Oh my god. They were gory, especially the end one, when she pushes them all into that grinder. Oh my god, I loved it. Love this movie. Love the blood effects, and they did a little Shining reference, blood coming out of an elevator, and bloody hell. I don't know how they did that. Maybe they copied from the guy who did that It 2 scene, I think, or It Chapter 2 scene when she's in the toilets and all the blood flows. But yeah, and when all of them, like when the mother, the demon who's in the mother, tries to kill all of them, some of them it's done off screen, which I hate because I think that lacks creativity. So I'll say that's a bit of a con of the movie. But it was that's a nitpick because it was only like 3 of the kills in the whole way. But the best kill has got to be the end, and the damn it. The kid with the blonde hair. Yeah. He had the best death before turning into a demon. Yeah, like I said, all the kid actors did well. As a 90-minute horror movie, I think it was one of the best. One of my favourites of the year. And I'll say, yeah, better than Scream. As somebody who's new to the franchise, I found this great as a first time watching. I think for me, and I've talked to people, and they said you didn't really have to watch the last few movies to watch this one, because it's sort of a requel. But there is some nods that I've been told to the last 4. Obviously they went straight over my head. But yeah, so I'd give this movie 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Loved it. Yeah, my favourite part of the movie was the end scene where they're in the garage and they're trying to leave and escape, and all of them are merged together. I'm not sure if that's happened in our last Evil Dead movie, but I felt that was a bit goofy. But anyway, when that was stalking him, it was intense. The pacing of the scene was great. The lighting and the cinematography was again amazing. The direction as well was also good. I mean, you can tell I love this movie. Yeah, so the ending as well. So yeah, I was expecting like a Bruce Campbell cameo because he's a producer, I think, on the project. That didn't happen. I think it happened in a voice cameo. I think I heard his voice. Yeah. Yeah. And also you can see that there were Sam Raimi isms throughout the movie, like the slow zoom. There were quite a lot of instances of that. Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. Do recommend going and watching in the cinema. I watched it in 4DX. Is that 4DX? Something like that. And the seats were vibrating during the earthquake scene. It was great. Yeah, it's an amazing movie. It is only 90 minutes long, so if you feel like it's not worth, you know, 11 quid, 13 quid, maybe wait for it to come out digital. I know that's a bad thing to say. You know, you want cinemas to keep on going and you want people to go to cinema, but let's be honest, people need to save their money more than ever. And if I'm going to be honest, if you can't afford that, I would wait for it to come out on digital. It is a great movie worth watching though. If you can afford it, please go. It's really good if you love horror movies. It's got gore, action, you know, intensity. It's good. It's good. So yeah, that's my review, guys. If you've seen it, please let me know what you guys think. If you enjoy my review, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.